My name is Dean Hovey from Soundwell, and this is our brand new product called the Dek, which is the world's fastest MIDI controller. It does a few things that are very special, so I'll just start with a general demo. From a technical standpoint, we have 200 translucent LEDs, which I believe is the first time anyone's done that. Once again, it's the fastest MIDI controller at a 1 millisecond speed with no LEDs painted, and with LEDs we have 2 millisecond speed. An important note is that it's not as fast as 2 milliseconds, but it's a clocked flat 2 millisecond and a clocked flat quantized 1 millisecond. So the way that it works is after power up, it enables you to select one of 169 scales. So right now we're in C major. We have the 7 notes in that particular scale, left to right, and octaves, bottom up. It's laid out in such a way that no matter which square you touch is related to the square above, below, left, or right. It's very musical. So we have all the modes, exotic scales, jazz, altered, Arabic, Hindu, Byzantine, and major and minor pentatonic available. We also have polyphonic aftertouch. We also have the chords that go along with the particular scales. So let's just go to D major. And here we have chords that correlate with that, and the octaves, and the chord type. Another thing that's interesting here is we have a link mode that will enable the octave and the chord select type to not only select but to also sound. So it becomes a musical chord play area. We also have pitch for the single note area, and pitch and mod for the chords. So that covers the MIDI controls. Right now we're hooked up to the to live, and some of the interesting things that you can do with live is we can have right here our chromatic scale trigger drum loops. Now another thing that you could do with that is you can have all of these notes in the chromatic scale trigger your set. Perhaps you have a 12-song set list, and you could just certainly start them sequentially. The Dek also does something very special. We have our own player software available, and what that does is it enables you to load in hundreds of songs, toggle through, and the Dek knows the key of any song that you play from your computer this way. Let me show you what that is. We've selected a song and we hit play. Once I hit play, it'll lock into that key and allow you to play perfectly alongside. It's now changed key. Another example. Change key again. So it's a very powerful tool in that sense as far as DJs, enabling them to play perfectly against their live sets, as this will follow all their key changes on their set list. And so I find it a very powerful compositional tool and a very smart, powerful live play tool as well. This is available now. It's sold exclusively through Vintage King at the moment or directly from our factory. The retail price is $24.99. And in 3 months' time, we're going to have a smaller version, about this big, that has all the same features, but it'll have only the modes in major and minor pentatonic, but it will be around $1,000 or less. We're trying to get it to $900. We see if we can make that happen.